Hola.
Look at this fantastic weather.
I know.
Anyway.
Don't happen here often.
That's summer done.
Yeah. Anyway, we have come to speak to you about another CarPlay device. I think they're getting saturated now, aren't they? There's CarPlay after CarPlay after CarPlay device, but this one has got a slight difference. So this one is the CarPlay Motorcycle B6, which, and we'll go through, it's a 6-inch screen. And
you're not reading that off an iPad, are you?
No, not at all, not at all. But the people that make the Aoocci got hold of us because this is another part of
Aoocci's really good, actually. We like it.
It's really good. But they've decided to get on the bandwagon and make something much like the Chigee and stuff that fit to a BMW cradle. Hence the fact that we've got Alvin here, the lovely, lovely bike that I love to bits.
Just do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Not very good, but we're restricted with space. You're all right there, mate. Have you pulled an intercostal muscle?
I have. But I'm straining to show you our tour company logo. So if you do want to tour with us, have a look at our website. We've got some fabulous tours. But on to the CarPlay, because you could use one of these CarPlay devices to navigate yourself around our tours.
Our very next tour is the Haas Colditz Escape Adventure.
It is, in April.
April next year.
Then we're going to Spain and Portugal in September, and it is half sold.
Wow.
Already, both tours. So have a look if you want to go. Somewhere really nice with 2 spectacular people.
Who are they then?
I don't know.
We'll
find them from somewhere. Anyway, right, so we are talking about this motorcycle CarPlay. Now, that's their company, CPMC, and I've got to look at it to remember how to say it in what order. CPMC, CarPlay Motorcycle. This is, I would say, a bit of a budget version. I don't want to say a budget in any of this because it doesn't matter.
Has a price point.
Has a price point. If you've got a budget for something, it fits what you want to buy, doesn't it? So there are really expensive ones like the Chigee, which are exceptional. There are cheaper ones like these and the Carpuride, which are exceptional in their own rights, aren't they? But let's see.
I would say that most of these have jumped on the back of the Chigees, haven't they?
I think so. I think they're seeing that people like Chigee are making lots of money.
Yeah.
And the thing that is happening these days are people are going away from things like...
Oh, he's going into his box.
The Garmin.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's still a place for a proper sat device that is just doing that. But lots of people want to use their phones for navigating, and I'm not an advocate of having anything on here because you've got your whole life to pay for and stuff, but we've said all that before. CarPlay, Motorcycle CarPlay is their company. Now, the first thing, and I fed it back to them, the first thing that I think about this is, whilst the box looks really lovely, it says Motorcycle CarPlay. There's nothing really about their logo on it that says that this is made by a company called Motorcycle CarPlay, which I find really odd because they spend all the money making the device, but it's quite a generic box. And the difference between some of the things at different price points, you will soon see.
Oh.
So you get the top of the box, you get some foam.
Oh. We're going to do a smell test.
I've taken the screen thing off. But when you look at how it's packaged, and I get that they're mass producing these, but it's mass packaged with a bit of that around it, a bit of cardboard, and you've got the tyre pressure monitors, which we fitted and tried, but I don't need them on this one. A screwdriver so that you can undo the SD card, and a really good manual. I just wish they'd take a bit more pride in how it's presented to you.
The manual's important. How many of these have we had that have had nothing? We even sent one back because it had nothing at all, not even a website.
I know, lots and lots and lots. I mean, one of them, because we don't review stuff that we don't think is any good, and we have sent some stuff back. One in particular came, there was no manual, there was no name, no version number, nowhere to look any specs up. They wouldn't tell us what it was, so we just said, well, you can have it back. But look at this.
It's big, isn't it?
6 inches this is.
Wow.
Now this is the B6, a 6 inch.
That's what 6 inches looks like.
Apparently so.
I'm amazed.
You can get a 7 inch with or without the tyre pressure monitoring system. It's good for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Oh. So it's not just focusing on just one you know, one sort of phone. 60 hertz IPS HD display, they're saying, dual Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, compatible with the BMW Wonder Wheel, because this is the version that these people are making to fit onto the sat prep that you might have on your BMW, which means for a lot of us, we haven't got to change anything around. Now, there is a caveat to this. It will work with your Wonder Wheel, this handy wheel that you have on a BMW, but it won't work on an RT. The reason it doesn't work on the RT is not because of these people, but because of BMW. So do you remember on the GS and GSA, those sort of things, we'll show you on Marks in a minute. When you connect it, you've got up here nav and TFT,
on
two
the
little
screen,
things.
yeah.
And when you press and hold the menu up, you can change from one to the other. But for some reason, BMW have made the decision that if you've got an R2 with this big screen,
You're going to use their system.
Yeah, you should be using their system, which is wholly inadequate for anybody on this planet at all. Sorry, BMW, but it really is true. It does work, but there are so many problems with it that I just do not connect to that at all with my phone. So on an RT, BMW have stopped you moving the control from there to there because this isn't standard, which is a real pain, isn't it? So it's got loads of features. You can connect your tyre pressure monitor systems onto it. It has got IP67 waterproof design, quick and easy installation, they say, and there is a whole load of specs that we'll put up on the screen rather than talking about the specs, because ultimately you want to see whether the screen is any good, whether it's bright at times like this. So should we connect it?
I think we should.
Now, connecting is so simple. For people that don't have or are looking to get a BMW that might have the sat prep, down the bottom you've got a long slot. At the top you've got two little slots. At the bottom of the car, the sat nav prep, you've got a long sticky outy thing, and you've got two tiny little sticky outy things.
Two mail bits.
Oh, you're getting technical now.
Oh, okay.
You just basically put it in and push it back until it clicks. And then at the back, you've got a release there. You have to turn the key so you can release it. And on the right-hand side, you've got a push button. So if I was to release it, you can see through, can't you, Mark?
Yep.
If you release it, that enables this to move. That's all it does. All this thing does is put something in the way of this plastic thing being able to push the thing off the unit. And
it works as well. I never take mine off.
I don't either. That is that installed. Now I've had Garmin's on here. The two that I stick with are the Chigee Aoocci. Really, really like that unit because it's got loads of functionality on it and it's a nice screen. And the Garmin XT. The XT2 is good, but I find the XT much better for me. But let's start it up. So see how quickly it turns on. So ignition is on. And here we go. Oh, CPMC, that is the company.
Oh,
then nice. You get a really, really
It's really hard to see though. Oh.
Yeah, you can see it on there. Okay. You get a really funky screen. It's quite shiny, but when you're sat on the bike, you don't actually get that shine. So let's go back to the home and show you what you get. So I've already connected it to my phone, which is just so simple. So you get your mileometer there, and you can change that from miles and kilometers. You get a compass in the middle, lean angle as well, and we're on the side stand, so it's minus 6 degrees, or unless that's where it's pointing actually, rather than lean angle. Let's just try it. So I'm going to move the bike. Oh yeah, it's lean angle. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? Then you get the front and the back. It's interesting that they put front and back. Weird, but you need to distinguish which is which. They're the tyre pressure monitors, and if you've got them, you can screw them on, and they're really simple, and you connect them via the Bluetooth in here, and it's really, really simple to pair them. It's showing that I've got a signal of some sort, and down here I've got some satellites. So let's have a look at what you can do on the settings.
Oh, Coast Guard going past.
Yeah, so you've got auxiliary button, which you can get presumably, that you can turn on and off. Screensaver, it will go on to screensaver. I don't know why you would want that if you're riding, but you can set it. Automatic brightness, which is good. You can set your brightness up and down, and you can set your automatic brightness. Let's have it. So it will go from 38 to 100. Oh, that's quite interesting that it's round the wrong way, if that makes sense. Then you've got your tyre pressure monitors, and you can connect them really, really easily. Same way as you connect any of the others, but we're not going to go through that today. Time settings, you can change language, GPS, it will give you your location. Obviously, I'll blur that out like I did on the last video, but it picks up satellites really quick, and that's what I'm really quite impressed with this. Change it to kilometers and miles, and you can see that it works really well. Cell phone noise.
Don't know what that is then.
Clear connect history, so you can clear all of your history as well. Format the SD card if you were to put it onto factory settings, and have a look at the firmware version, which is this one. Now, funnily enough, the units that come out will have this version on there, but CarPlay Motorcycle sent me all the files to update this one so that we get what you might see if you were to buy it. So that's it on the settings. Then you get back to this one. Let's have a look at this. So you get different screens. So
It's
you
almost
get your
like
rev
your
counter.
TFT screen, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's picking stuff up from the bike itself already because it's on the cradle. Might pick up more stuff on your GSA because it's more geared up to that sort of thing. There's another screen for all the information that you might want. How many miles, your, mileometer and all of that sort of stuff, date and things like that. Then you can see all your tyre pressures. You can set upper and lower limits as well. So if you remember that video when I had a blowout, the Chigee that we were using it on, I used this kind of system and it alerted me before I knew that the tyre was going flat, because the revolutions of the wheel kept it up until I slowed down. So that's really good. Then you can come back to this one and then get back to home. I actually think that looks quite nice.
It looks like the old RT screen.
Yeah, but
It's hard to see in this light.
It's quite an old sort of look, isn't it? But I suppose they're trying to be a little bit different. And then, of course, you get your CarPlay. Now, I'm not going to go through CarPlay because CarPlay is the same on any device. If it works, then you've got access to all your apps. It all works really, really easily. The only thing I really wish with these Chinese ones is they would get rid of this stupid little, can you see it going around, that little, I've put it there, that little circle. Yeah. Well, this is, I don't know why, but then it gives you another menu that you can go home or you can go to your brightness. But all I've got to do is go to there and go home and then go into the settings. I don't want something getting in the way of what I'm trying to do. But you can listen to your music and all of that sort of stuff. So
now, the issue we've had with these types of machines, when we've been on tour, because we give prescribed routes for our tours, and they put them into their phones and using Google Maps or other, there's Scenic, there's all sorts, isn't there, they can use. Because it's in the phone, and sometimes the algorithms in them sometimes changes it a little bit, which is a shame because the systems they're using to go from A to B, like if we want to go from here to somewhere now, ideal. But when you want them to stop in particular places, they've had issues, haven't they?
Well, yeah, because
one of those things,
Google Maps and those big mapping companies will look at all of the algorithms and say, well, Oviedo in Spain that we go through is a really, really busy place. So we're not going to take you through that because there's loads of traffic. We found another route. But if there was a point in Oviedo we wanted you to go to, it would take the best route to get to that, but it might miss some of the roads that we wanted you to go on. So
that's why I think a dedicated sat-nav still has a place.
Well, I think it does, and none of this stuff takes away from the fact that when you're riding, you should take note of where it's telling you to go. And if it says go right here and that doesn't look right, don't go right. Go on to the next one. It will reprogram it.
But I like driving on beaches.
I just wanted to have a look through this to see whether I could see what that extra button was at the bottom. So you've got your auxiliary, you could do your screensaver. Click this to set the screensaver duration. I don't quite understand why you would want the screensaver. Tyre pressure monitoring, we went through that. Clear your connection history, that's to clear all your connection history. So all of those were, as we said they were, all of these menus.
Doesn't show that little spot on there, is it?
The auxiliary button. This is a hover window. below in the screen mode of your phone. Ah, brilliant. Come back round here then, Mark.
Coming round, hang on.
Let's start it up again. And we'll wait for it to start, and we'll go and turn that off, that auxiliary button, because that auxiliary button is probably that round thing that I've been moaning about. So, auxiliary button, close. So now, when it connects to CarPlay in a minute, it's really simple. You find the device, go to this screen, select which you want, find it in your phone, and connect. And within, takes a little bit longer the first time, but you can see the real time. That was really, really quick, but now there's no button. Fabulous. How cool is that? Oh, I'm really, really happy now. Really happy.
Lots to be said for reading the manual first, isn't there?
Yeah. So fit it on Mark's bike. His stuff's all starting up. Ignore the Chigee and everything else that he's got on there. The Chigee will connect to Mark's phone, and this will connect to my phone. But you can see this. You can see this screen a little bit more. I think it actually looks really nice, and it looks different than most.
I've just got to offset it because the garage door is just a little bit.
And then it comes straight into CarPlay. So, right, so we've pressed that up to get the nav on the bottom. Now if you whiz wheel, if you turn the wheel around, you can see that it's going to and fro. So just go into the music. Look at that.
Oh.
So it's really, really simple to control. And all you did was, if you pan back to here, is you just rolled up and down, and I think to select, you did that, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh, that's awful music.
Well, it's not. It's great. But you can go in and out, and then you get your thing on the screen, and then the only trouble with CarPlay is you have to do all of these. You have to go all the way back out to be able to get to wherever you want to go, if that makes sense. And then the menu up is the button that selects things. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not going to go there because I've got no signal. And then you can scroll down, and let's go to our main thing again. So straight over and go up and over. Actually, it's more intuitive because you can go left and right by moving the wheel left and right.
Yep.
And that takes you along. So I'm going left, left, left. But if I want to go down, I just roll the wheel down and roll it up, which is good. And then to select what I want to select.
You're pressing the menu button.
Yeah, so I'm going to go down to the home, press the menu, and it goes back to there. So actually...
So that's that screen.
And it's showing you at the top, BMW is connected to the nav. So if I press and hold the down button, it's gone.
And it's gone from the top as well.
Because it's gone to TFT on the screen. If I press and hold TFT, now it's going onto the screen. So if I just go, not that one, sorry. I want to go into the settings. And you see that all the settings are different from what you've just seen on my bike. So it's picking up all the stuff on your bike. These miles look like 48,973 miles.
Well, only 3 years.
So you can use that. So if you took that as a spare, say you took it as your main nav device, but you had another one you wanted to take as a backup, it's just a case of taking it off and putting it on.
I like that.
The sat prep.
I do like the screen. It looks better now in the dark, now we're in the shed.
I think it looks really nice, doesn't it?
That's I called it a garage before.
Yeah, so ignore this one up here because this is the one that Mark's got, the Chigee. But this one, really, really quite a nice unit, isn't it?
We like it.
And it works the same way as any of the others. So this one's about 250 quid. The B7's a little bit more expensive. They're re-evaluating some of their pricing strategy.
Wow.
That they said because they want to price it just right. So make no bones about it. I take it off.
I locked it.
I take it off.
Oh no, hang on.
If I press the right button.
Yeah, it's dodgy at the back, that's all.
Is it?
Yeah. Just wriggle it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's broken it!
Just snap it all off. But make no bones about it, it is a cheaper version than the Chigee. But at 250 quid, it's moulded, and this is moulded really well. It's not something that's loosely screwed on. We have seen some of these units that have been...
Some of them are really tacky.
Yeah, really tacky, rubbish plastic, and when you go to screw it on, the screws don't go in properly and they're not tight.
You feel like you're going to break as well sometimes.
This bit here means that you can there's a Type C USB port in there. Now I use that to power it up so I could put the TFT screen in with the new version of the software on there. But you can load this with music and play music and stuff through there. The microphone's down there. It has got these screws, so it'll be good to see the true test of time if they start rusting and stuff, and it's got screws at the top. But what they've thought about is they've molded it to make it look slightly different. I actually quite like it, and it feels, I mean, it's plastic. There's nothing in there that would save your data. So if that got nicked, the thing that I do like about these units is if they got nicked off the bike, they haven't got where your home is, where your work is, where you last travelled, all your information, because it's a dumb unit. It's only clever when it's connected to something. But I think it's a really good unit. We have got a discount link, and it's something ridiculous, like 22 or 25%, something like that. Wow. Discount. We do get a slight bit back. It's an affiliate link, but that only just helps us keep the channel going. But another unit, and I think what we're going to do is do a video having lots of the units side by side to give you kind of a comparison of how they look and feel, not how they work, because they all work the same, but how they look and feel, at what sort of price point you're at.
And we had a comment by somebody on one of our other videos about one of these units that they wanted to see us fit in it. Yeah. We're trying not to do that anymore, because like if I produce a new one of these systems to my bike, all the panels just fall off. They're like, please don't take me apart again.
Yeah. And we did do a full fitting video that I'll try and link somewhere up here somewhere with our Hex Easy Can. Yeah. And that's really simple. We've got a link to the Hex Easy Can. It's an affiliate link, but I'm not sure that we've got a discount code for them, but they are really, really good. So thanks Motorcycle CarPlay. See how confusing it can be? Yeah. Thanks for sending that. Really good unit. Check it out. I don't think you can go far wrong with it. And it's got a warranty and stuff as well. So have a look. Their website's really good. It's got loads of information. Go and get yours and get yourself CarPlayed up.